Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you back to Pushmo Park. Except this time we're going to be tackling something a little bit different. This time on Pushmo, we're going to be doing some custom stuff, and this is kind of where the game gets a little bit more replayability in my opinion. Now, it's been a couple of months, I would say it's been almost half a year since we finished off Pushmo, so let's just go ahead and head into the Pushmo studio. I mean, what else is there left to do? And I think I might have gone here once because nothing's being prompted up. But you have 5 pages filled with a bunch of these things, and I guess I'll just go ahead and outline. This is basically where you can make your own Pushmos, which is kind of cool, and you do it here out via this grid. And so, this is going to tell us everything we can use. Oh yeah, you cannot use these until after you've played their respective levels in the actual game. So that's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, we've got a couple things here. I've got some I'm planning to do. I will be doing 6 per video, and this first one I want to show. Oh, get to show the camera, you guys. Hey, how's it going? It's my laptop. And okay, so anyway, we've got the capture screen here. It's like, ooh, it's so freaky. Oh, that looks kind of trippy, actually. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, first off, we're going to be starting with Lucas from Mother 3. Now, this one is intentionally simple, and we'll get into more of the intricate, more complex ones later. I just want to start off with the ones that I've just kind of perused over and I actually really enjoyed. And that was the wrong usage of the word peruse, because I just skimmed over everything. Should have been the right word. So anyway, we're going to get started with Lucas. And this one looks fairly simple. These are all going to be blind, unlike most of the project, which I had beaten years ago, so it might have been blind, but it's been almost, what, 2.5 years since this game was released, so I don't know, it's still, oh man, I have to get used to playing this again. Okay, never mind. It's all starting to come back to me. God, I spent so much time, I don't even know. It's bringing back good memories now, you guys, so this will be the first in a series of videos I will be doing of the Pushmo customs, but I'm not sure how far I'll go, because I've only had one person contribute their own original art, and I don't even know if it's considered original, like some of them weren't, but I don't know. It's cool, and maybe finding these ones that are custom made like this would be a little bit better to do. Okay, I really hope I can do this. There's a switch over there, so let's go do, okay, let's try this actually. Pull this one back out, and then hit the black switch that was on there. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Oh, and the blue. The blue portal has opened. Yes, so, yeah, this will be kind of a fun little thing, I suppose. Might show off a little, well, I don't really know what else there is to do. I mean, I was really considering doing Crash Mode today, but I was like, you know, let's do some custom, shall we? Give some shine light to the people. I don't know the people who've done this. These are just random ones that I just saw, so I apologize if I don't give you the extreme credit. Can't make that, but there's a little ear there I can pull out. There it is. Okay, now I have to go all the way back up and make this. Oh, come on. This is fantastic. This is what, level 1 star? I wonder how, I've never actually made anything on the actual custom thing, so I wonder how that will go, because I wasn't planning on doing anything, but So anyway, I will pull something else up, and well now, this looks pretty good. Thank you, good sir. So it's cleared, it's completed, and now we can get a new one. Alright, and for our second custom, we've got ourselves an adorable little Link from Minish Cap. God, you know, something about Minish Cap, I absolutely adored that game when I was younger. When it first came out, that was actually going to be my first Zelda project I was planning to do on this channel, but I opted to go with Majora's Mask because I could not figure out for the life of me how to capture from my handheld device, and I didn't want to run it through an emulation, so that kind of sucked. And then when I missed out on the Ambassador program on the 3DS, which I wasn't really eligible for in the first place, but I was just out of that window by, you know, a couple weeks, and it sucks because you could get the Minish Cap and you can get Yoshi's Island, which are Game Boy Advance games, for free for buying the 3DS early, and because I didn't buy mine early enough, because I waited for the red, you know, 3DS, I had to go and not be able to ever play this on my 3DS, so we'll see. It still leaves a little bit to be desired whether or not I do it, so anyway, yeah, this thing is a level 3, and I feel like, for some weird reason, I feel like I'm not gonna have trouble with these early ones, just like at the beginning of the initial Pushmo project, where at the beginning I was like, oh, this is so hard, like some of the earlier easy ones, quote-unquote, compared to the later ones, which I solved with relative ease. It's just kind of one of those things I have to, you know, kind of ease myself into to get comfortable with it, because I feel like I'm gonna miss something, which I don't know if it will happen here, because this one does not seem to have very many tricks and traps, but some of the later ones where one level took 5 minutes, I mean, geez, I'm surprised I got those on my first time, so I don't know, maybe if I get myself back into that mindset and stuff, because, I don't know, I literally, okay, so I'm recording this just a few days ahead of when I'm going to upload it, which will be probably after Madness Returns is over, and I have not recorded anything at all in the month of December. I really have not held up to my end of the deal, to what I said in Kingdom Hearts. I said I was going to be taking a little break, but, you know, I have had no motivation to do anything whatsoever. And I think that partly has to do with the fact that it's December right now. And December's kind of a depressing month for me. I don't want to get too heavy on you guys. But, you know, that's just the world I know. God, I just referenced like 5 Collective Soul songs there, so I'm sorry. But no, I don't want to get too heavy on you guys, because that's not what this is about. This is about having a good ass time, you guys. Playing some Pushmo, you know, showing some customs off. I'm only going to be doing, you know, one particular character from each series before I start doing repeats, so this will be the only link you see for a while. I probably won't do much else from the Earthbound series or Mother series, however way you want to freak out about that. But, yeah, I hope you guys are having a fantastic month. It's just, this has been my least motivational month of all time, or my least productive month, I should say. I've had no motivation to do anything. I recorded some multiplayer stuff with my siblings, so that's kind of fun, I guess, just for putting a little bit of filler for you guys. I don't know if you guys are really care too much about that, because we're kind of unorganized. I just kind of hit the record button and we play the game, so I don't know. And a lot of people do it better, but you know, we have fun doing it, and that's what this channel is about, is just about having fun doing stuff. And I don't care what copyrights are gonna do to it, because, you know, short of them actually taking down the videos, you know, I have had no monetization, you know, ties to any of this. And so anyway, that's the second man. Let's see what we got for number 3, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a Travis touchdown! This doesn't look nearly as cool as I thought I did. The picture I used was really small, so it seemed a little bit more, I don't know what the word is for it. It looked a little bit more focused, but I guess this one looks okay. Okay, I'm starting to sort of regret doing this. It looks kind of shitty, but I don't think it's really anyone's fault. So Travis touchdown. Haven't played much of, Killer is Dead recently, which is alright by me, considering I was getting kind of bored of it, and I would have to do it on a New Game Plus. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I wouldn't want to go through on the hardest difficulty and not have any of the upgrades that you can get until later, so it's just ridiculously over the top. I don't know how many people even care too much about it. You see these like small-time LPers, and I'm not trying to put anyone down, but when somebody like hypes up a project, they're like, "Ooh yeah, I'm so excited to do this project, and I'm so excited to do this one, but I'm sorry if I don't do it immediately." You know, when people do that sometimes, and they don't necessarily have the biggest of fan bases, I'm not sure if that would actually, if anyone actually really cares like that much, like if that is something anyone is dying to see. Like it's, I mean, you see people like, I don't know, like Chugga Conroy, everyone's like, oh, you have to do Pokemon X and Y, or you have to do Xenoblade, or you have to do Call of Duty, you know, you have those kinds of people, but you never see anyone clamoring for playthroughs like that. Like, the closest thing I've seen otherwise, would have to be, I can't even think of any other person, but probably Super Mario RPG for SSOH PKC. I don't know. I was watching his Peggle playthrough. Peggle 2, Jesus Christ. That's such a addicting thing to watch for some reason, and I don't know. That's funny. I like it. It's weird how that's, out of all the things he's doing, it's just, I don't know. I just think that's something where you can project your own commentary against kind of a palette of, you know, of something that doesn't have its own source material, like something like Batman or Assassin's Creed, which are just dripping with the story. It's just like you can't really do much there. The story's going to be the same no matter who else plays it, no matter who else watches it. It's just the commentary, and the commentary has to kind of roll around that. It's like Tofu. I feel like I've already talked about this at some point, but just like games like this where it's not necessarily the same when, like, I don't know, I haven't really been catching up on very many Pushmo projects, but I don't know. And that's kind of another thing I don't want to do with Killer's Dead. I kind of want to do something else where I can just do what I just said, and we're already done here, and just project my own commentary, not necessarily have the game reflect my commentary, and kind of vice versa. You know what I mean by that? I'm kind of confusing myself. Well, now, this looks pretty good. Thank you, it's Travis Touchdown, and he is amazing. I always have to laugh when people cosplay as him, though, because they just look silly. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. We've got ourselves Blur. This one comes from yours truly, Osaka the Great. And this guy, he's a pretty badass. Even if he didn't know that a Master Ball could catch a Pokemon on his first try without fail, Who can put him down for that? He made a freaking blur, man. The blurs, I love blurs so much, you guys. Okay, but this one looks surprisingly easy, so let's go ahead and pull out all the cream-colored thing. Oh, there's only one of them didn't come out all the way. What the hell, man? What gives? I guess we can just do this. Ha! That makes everything a lot easier. Fantastic. Okay, and then there's the red over here. Okay, maybe that was a little easier than... Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, man. Okay, never mind. I did not even notice the R there. Never mind. Trick me out on that one, man. Okay, so there we go. That was very simple, very easy. I would take it. But it's Blur, man. Oh, God. I love Blur. Just something about Damon Albarn and friggin' Alex James. Oh, ho, now this one's really on the right track. Get it? Really on the right track because their Park Life album was running dogs on a racing track? Get it? I crack myself up, you guys. Alright, and then number 2 for Mr. Osaka, there it is, a new Pushmo. We've got ourselves Dark Side. This is amazing. Gee, I wonder what this is referencing. So, interesting stuff. Let's go ahead and get started with the Dark Side because I have a feeling that this one does not look particularly difficult. So, there's colors, and not every single one of them has switches on them. Or buttons. Buttons, the hardest button to my... Alright, so I'll pull this bad boy out. So, yeah, how are you guys doing? I feel like it's been ages since I've asked that. Like, this is like it's been more than a month since I've recorded a video on my own time. Except for that Yoshi's Island video, but that was just barely under a month, and that feels like it was way too easy. That was way too easy. That was easier than Blur, man. Okay, so let's try this. I'm gonna pull out all these things. And so, yeah, I hope you guys have been doing all right. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm just some nobody out from the west side of the WA on near the coast or whatever. Oh, God, I think that just screwed me. That might have just screwed me, but, yeah. I don't know. I think I might actually record something else after this, though, so that might be good, that might be bad. It's a Nintendo game, and by the time you guys see this, that won't have been released yet, unless you're watching this after the fact, in which case, well, duh. And with that, alright, nicely done. This one looks very enjoyable. Boy, wait until you hear it, man. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves Pikachu MD. Yes, now we're going a little bit on the Pokemon side, which is kind of cool stuff. I really like this though because I think this might be the actual sprite they used in Pokemon Yellow, which I have incredibly fond memories of. Like, it was just something about that game that I absolutely loved, and I don't know, it wasn't the fact that it was Pokemon, it's just like, I don't know, because I didn't really watch the anime at the time. I'd watched enough to kind of know, like, all the main characters and their plights and, you know, Team Rocket and stuff like that. But I never really was, like, super invested into it, and I never got into it after Johto. Like, when Ash turned his hat blue, that's when I stopped watching, pretty much. And just something about the time when I started playing this, and, you know, I got a Game Shark at the time, so that made everything funner, but that wasn't until after I beat it. And so I had all, like, my naturally leveled up Pokemon, and then I started doing stuff like getting Surfing Pikachu, and there was something else in the game you could do, and it was just fantastic times, and I loved it so much, and I don't know, this just brings back really good memories for me, so I don't know, no other Pokemon game has really done that to me. I want to say Silver got close, but it wasn't necessarily even remotely close, because, well, I don't know, it's just, again, it's in that time of frame, because I got Red version first, then I got Blue, then I got Yellow. And at that point, I'd already beaten them, so I don't know. That's like weird microtransactions of days past, but I don't know. This is going to be really dumb. I wonder if I have to go to the other side. It looks like there's 2 different colored switches for the yellow, but I can't do anything on this left side anymore. So I'm kind of wondering, I'm hoping this was the right way to go, because I don't think I could have even gone up on that right side, just because of how weird the feetsies were. Okay, so let's go ahead over here. So, I don't know. And, let's... Okay, I think maybe we could do something here if we're just a little careful. Ugh! Okay, I wasn't sure what that would do, but that pulled all that out. So that's good enough for me. Oh, man. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing more, just let me know in the comment section. I wonder, should we? I want to see something real fast. Because, I don't know, if people want to see more, that'd be cool. I wouldn't be totally opposed to it. Because I'm kind of feeling like this game deserves to have a little bit of life breathed into it. It feels like a long time since I've played this last. Like, I was still working at my old job when this came out. And then I quit. And then I became a hella musician. So, just kidding. I'm not really. But, there we go. Okay. I wonder, actually. We can't do anything there, though. We'd have to pull the one over here, and then I wonder if we have to pull this one all the way back in, or as much as we can. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. I guess we can... Shit. Okay, we need to pull that black one out, I feel like, so let's go do that. Hold on. Sorry, I feel like I'm starting to get into that kind of, that mindset. I need to start just explaining everything I do, or talking myself through it so I'm not screwing up. I found myself doing that a lot in the other Pushmo, so... Yeah, I've been kind of feeling like doing more handheld stuff lately, but I don't know what else I do. I was thinking about returning to Star Fox, but I don't even know if there's anything I'd even remotely want to do. Okay, so can't get anywhere. Actually, hold on just a second. I think we might have just solved it because the custard yellow is out all the way. Okay, very nice. All right, cool. I guess we can take that. There's Pikachu MD. I don't know what MD stands for. It must be the Master Doctorates of the Pokemon. Yeah, you must be getting tired. How about a break? What is this? The Connect? Jesus, that's like that stupid thing is so annoying. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Elson Cruz. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of custom Pushmo stuff, and maybe eventually, sometime soon, might do a little more. Might see something else. Who knows? Only time will tell. But until next time, don't forget to submit your own customs to me and my custom whatever. I don't care. All right, I'll see you guys in the next part.